Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting episode of Living World of Darkness. I should really introduce this in ancient Enochian, which is also the favorite language of us all, known as Dutch. But hey, I'm not that big of a dick. We start our scene with Daniel Xeva walking away from Fitner Manor. And as he now a few blocks away, he will grab his phone, he'll bring up a number we knows all too well, a number he has recently called a lot. Oh, yeah, it's his number. Ring, ring, ring-a-ding.
The phone picks up on the first ring. Hello?
It.
Hey, what's up?
I was wondering if we could have a talk. I got some free time right now, so.
We really need to talk. Where do you wanna meet? Or should we just go to my apartment?
We could do that. We could also go to my dorm room. I don't particularly mind.
Okay, why don't we go to your dorm then?
Fair enough. I'll see you there.
Yeah, I'll meet you there.
Alright. Hangs up the phone, and he'll get back to his room, and he'll make some tea. He'll he'll get some, yeah. He'll actually clean up it, and he'll wait till Jade arrives.
Jade will arrive about 20 minutes after he did. She looks like she just walked out of a class. The bag she usually carries her notebooks and things in with her is filled with textbooks for a change. And she'll knock on the door to Daniel's apartment.
And Daniel will walk up to the door and open it. You know you can just always open it and walk in, right?
Yes, but it's polite. And you never know. Someone else might be in here. Well, I don't imagine I'm the only person you ever entertain.
No.
She'll walk in. So, who first?
Well, first of all, you forgot something, and he's gonna walk up to Jade and just give her a hug.
She'll hug him back. Yeah, sorry. I missed you, and I'm a little nervous.
Me too. So, I got some tea, I got chocolates.
Okay.
Even some tacos.
Tea and tacos and chocolate sounds perfect.
Fair enough. He's gonna head in his bed and put this little table in front of it.
Jade will take a seat on his bed. So, what did you want to talk about?
Just in general, I really haven't seen you in a while.
I've been good. You know, work's been busy. Alex is still on vacation. So I'm picking up slack and I'm trying to catch morning shifts so I'm not blowing off class. Considering I already paid for this semester, and I still haven't decided if I'm going back for another one.
But you need help with math, you said?
I am failing math.
Wait, you're
Math.
doing math?
Yeah.
How do you feel math?
Well,
Is this a huge thing I don't know about?
math is, math is not my strong suit.
I'm wondering about how you can feel math. That's
Yeah.
the part I don't get.
No, I'm failing it. I'm failing the course.
Oh, you
I'm,
fail. I thought you said feel.
I might have, but I meant fail.
Because feeling a subject is a bit weird, don't you think?
A little bit. Yeah.
How tired are you?
How what?
How tired are you?
Um, I actually got a really good night's sleep last night. I didn't have any nightmares or anything.
Do
What?
I need to get dice stream up?
No, you do not. Jade did not have any nightmares last night.
Fair dues.
That is the honest to goodness truth. It's up to It's up to you whether or not Daniel would believe that. But yeah,
He just has this quizzical look in his eyes and he just says, really?
yeah. Jericho made me a dream catcher.
Hmm, fair enough.
It was a lot fancier than, well, most of the ones that you can go out and buy or buy a little kit to make. But it did the trick, and I'm hoping it'll do the same tonight. So, how are things with you?
Could be better. Just had a little meeting with everybody.
How did it go?
Yeah, pretty well under the circumstances.
Yeah, I can guess what the meeting was about.
Really?
Yeah, I imagine Lily would have told everyone, about Artemio.
See, what I'm curious about, Jade, is that she didn't not tell anybody about anything, and and yet Alex knows. How that?
What do you mean? She was there. She gave Connor a rabbit. Uh,
Okay, what exactly did you mean when you said that?
what? That she gave Connor a rabbit? She gave Connor a bunny.
No. I mean, what do you think? What happened? I'm curious.
Okay. Um, I told you about my avatar, right? About Ronan?
Mm, sorta.
Well, he finally was willing to talk to me again. And I asked him if he would help me stop Artemio because after that creature came and attacked Alex again, after it said it was going to go after Veronica next, and it wasn't a huge leap to figure out who the master was taunting, the new master was taunting us about having, or I guess maybe taunting me about having. I didn't tell you any of this, did I?
No. Okay, start from the beginning. Alex got attacked. His roof got destroyed.
Yeah. I told you the damage to the rooftop got fixed. Right?
Right.
Well, the rooftop garden, the damage that could be repaired was, or undone in this case, was undone by the dark entity that did it.
Mm-hmm.
It turned up when I was working the late shift. I heard it on the roof, and I went up there, and it admitted to stalking me. And
Right, seems that I'm going to need to take care of some things.
no,
I really don't appreciate things that are stalking you, Jade. And I don't mean this in any kind of weird way. I just generally don't approve of stalking. And I would, as he gets kind of uncomfortable almost because he thinks he just said something weird.
no, I understand, but let me finish, okay? Because there is a very good reason why you shouldn't.
Okay. Why? What?
Okay, so it admitted to that. It taunted me. It with the fact that it had seen inside my mind. It knew who you were. It knew everything. Well, it knew everything you told me about yourself. It knew how I felt about the other guys. And it taunted me with it.
Jade,
Yeah?
this is not helping. This isn't helping your point at all.
I know.
You want to know why it's not helping?
Yeah, it's just making you wanna.
If that thing knows about me, whatever it knows about me, that means it knows about other things as well. And we can't have that. We really cannot. We're really trying to stay out of view.
I know, and I don't know what all it knows about you, and
In short, we can't take any risks. We're gonna go after this thing. Whether you want me to or not.
so, it came to the house I'm staying in with Azazel and Jericho and Ethan, and it attacked Alex on the front steps. It cut off his arms and it ripped one of the hands off and kept it as a trophy for his new master. And I don't remember if he named Veronica or not. I think he did. But the moment it said it was there to punish Alex, and that she would pay for her infidelity as well, I knew what happened. I knew what had happened. Alex did exactly the opposite of what I had told him. And
But he kissed her.
yeah, he did. Or she kissed him, or they kissed each other, or something. And I
Right.
knew it would be bad, but I didn't know it would be this bad.
Mm-hmm.
And when he came around, he was so freaked. I didn't have a way to get in touch with Veronica, and neither did he. So I called Nathan, and he's like her cousin or something. And he came, and you remember the things I told you we pulled out of Alex?
Maggots.
Yeah. Well, Nathan used those to pull that thing into the living room, and we killed it. Or I thought we killed it.
Mm-hmm.
When I was trying to clean up the blood, that was a whole mess. It wouldn't come out of the carpet. We tried turning it into water, and it started eating through the towels we were trying to soak it up with. And then there was this stuff under the floor, and Azazel took a look at it, and it's like the thing was regenerating from it. This is what it looked like. It was slow, but that's what he saw. He
So,
saw
wait, it has a body.
it had a body, some kind of corporeal form at least.
Okay. So it's not. Okay.
And we had to we completely destroyed the floor, the carpeting, everything down to basically the cement roof of the basement was destroyed in order to get rid of it. So the only thing we had left of it is the worms, and I don't know where they are, and I'm not going to know where they are. A few nights ago, I had the worst nightmare I have ever had.
Here. And Daniel's gonna pull Jade in for just to hold her, lay an arm around her, and so she can rest her head on his shoulder.
She'll lean against him and put her head on his shoulder. Literally, almost as soon as I fell asleep, I woke back up in my apartment, and it was sitting there in the chair, all shadowy and just tendrils, dark, I don't know, energy, shadows, something coming off of it. And it told me it was coming after me until it got what was his. And I told him I didn't have anything else that belonged to him. I'd given him what he wanted, and he wants the maggots back now.
Where are they?
I don't know. Jericho has them. They're safe. If I had my way, they would be destroyed. But Jericho thinks we do like I did when I gave him the scroll it wanted. Give it what it wants with the contingency that it leaves us alone. But it's not going to. It still has it out for Alex. And
Hi.
what better way to torment Alex than by making something he loves suffer?
Why is it now to torment Alex?
Alex killed its masters. It's had 3 that Alex knows of. One of them was Artemio, and he killed the other 2. I'm not sure how far back it goes. This is a long grudge.
Destroy it. Just reduce it to, another building block. It's not a difficult.
Can you do that?
Yeah.
Can you really do that? Daniel, I don't know what this thing is going to do. I don't know how far it's going to go. I thought I woke up so many times. It took a whole day. I was awake for a whole day before I realized that I wasn't still dreaming. I'm sorry I didn't tell you any of this. I didn't want you getting involved because I didn't want you getting hurt, and I still don't want you getting involved.
It's okay. It really is. It's okay.
No, it's not. We're gonna have enough secrets. Things that we can't tell each other because you're a fallen and I'm a mage. We don't need more secrets making things harder on us.
Oh, this is a secret. You've shared it with me. It's no longer a secret.
Yeah.
Jade, look what's beyond the point of your nose.
She'll look.
Hi.
Yeah. You. And she'll wrap her arms around him and pull him closer, hold him tighter.
Mel's gonna pat Jade on her back or on his fierce through her hair. It's okay. It's okay.
It's not. I should have known better than to go around without any protection. I should have known. I knew there were I knew there were things that you told me that should be kept secret, and I didn't even bother to do what I could to try and keep them secret because I figured it would be so easy to break. What's the point?
Which things did I tell you again? Keep secret? As he scratches the top of his head.
Pretty much everything you've ever told me about your house, about you, about what you can do.
Which is a very easy line for my house. It's basically things die, and we're supposed to take care of it.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it.
Speaking of, apparently there's a Reaper in our basement.
Apparently there's a Reaper in your basement. Well, one of the Baron is there.
It's bound in chains, and there's about 30 ghosts in the house keeping it bound in chains. I don't know why.
Have you tried talking to it?
Jericho did a little, but they stopped him from continuing with it.
Why and how?
I don't know why. I think they're afraid of it. It might have gone mad or something. I don't know. I couldn't really tell you. I can't talk to spirits. I was really only just hearing one side of the conversation. But it's their job, right, to go around and move souls along.
Yep. Well, yeah, sort of.
So if one of them is not doing its job, that might account for all the wraiths and other spirits that
One of them's doing a job, the other one will come and destroy it. It's being bound and being kept at our instance so it can't do its job. Whereas that research can't do its job. In other words, just raid this thing, the other things.
Okay.
Ferryman has one purpose. It has multiple thoughts, but in the end it only has one purpose.
But there's no reason why it should hurt someone who's living, right?
Nah.
And it doesn't seem like there's I mean, well, to me it seems like there's a whole lot of spirits wandering around the city in trouble or just not moving on.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
I mean, there's the cemetery, and there's the one you told me you were working with, and there was the one in the subway, and
Yep.
there's these ones.
Yep. Pretty much. Yep. You can see why I sometimes hate my job.
Yeah. These ones where we have some kind of arrangement with them. We keep the Reaper from getting out, and they help keep uninvited things from getting in.
Uninvited things. Like specters?
Probably.
Believe me if I say a wraith cannot hold a specter back. In fact, I have trouble keeping up with a specter at times.
Well, you know, like they warn us when they're basically a security system.
Fair enough. They're
Um,
gonna flip the living shit if they see me.
yeah, I know. That's kind of why I didn't want to bring you there. And oh boy. Oh boy. I hope you won't take it the wrong way. But that's kind of why I didn't want to bring you there. I thought it would freak them out a lot. And, you know, plus we haven't really decided on rules for overnight guests. You know? So, yeah. That's kind of what well, that's pretty much all I wanted to tell you.
Am I back?
You're back.
Ah. Ah, there we go. Much better. I'm sorry. Seems like Google Hangouts had that for me. It'll probably happen a couple more times.
So, but yeah, that's kind of why I didn't want to bring you around. The ghosts and, you know, we haven't decided on rules for overnight guests yet, either.
Quite honestly, I doubt whatever the hell you have there is going to stop me if I really want to enter. Nor is that going to stop the sergeant who really wants to enter, because he's been there. And he can get into basically anywhere.
Wait, the sergeant has been there before?
It's the Our Garden Chantry you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been there.
Ooh. Well, I did not know he had been there before.
Is Actor, that's the place you all met up to go to that different world, right?
No, that was the Verbena Chantry.
Oh, fine. Then cross out what I just said.
Okay, never mind. Stricken from the record. Moving on. But what did you want to talk about?
Right. So don't worry anymore about Artemio. He's no longer here.
I know.
Wait, you know?
Ronan said it would happen. And, Alex told me Lily told him he was gone.
Explain.
She came one of the festival nights She gave Connor a bunny. And I guess that must have been when she told him. I don't know, I wasn't there.
No.
What do you mean, no?
Lily just got out of the hospital, and she's been there for like a whole time after after she made sure she convinced Artemio to leave. She has not been anywhere.
Are you sure?
Yeah?
Are you positive?
Yeah?
There's no way she... But Connor has the rabbit.
Maybe she went before then, but she's been in the hospital for at least a few days.
No, it's only... Well, wait, maybe it was before she went in the hospital. She's only been in the hospital for a few days, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think she was there the first night of the festival when Alexa got there. Or did Alexa come on the second night? Anyway, I don't remember. This would have been last Wednesday, maybe? Or Thursday?
I'm gonna tell you now, she will... No. She might have gone there in her free time, I don't know, but that is before we dealt with the problem. So that was not a time when she told anything to anybody. So I'm quite curious what exactly Alex thinks he knows.
This thing is evil. Artemio is gone, and I think he said Lily put him down.
Okay, when exactly did he tell you this? Depending on your answer, I'm gonna go talk to Alex right now.
I think it was after I had the dream, but I knew anyway when Artemio died because the thing told me it did. He did. Artemio was dead and it was free to torment me now. Just threw that in my face.
Okay, that's another thing I'm gonna have to deal with. What I'm
Really?
curious about is how exactly Alex knows, because she sure as hell did not tell anybody.
Are you positive? I don't... Alex has no reason to lie about this. Especially this. Especially not to me.
I'm gonna have a chat with Alex at some point. Because this is not good. This is either him spouting around things, or we have an imposter, which is not good. We have to... For fuck's sake, why can't things ever be easy?
I'll go with you. When you talk to him.
I think I'm going to be biased from now on. That might be a good idea.
Biased?
I might be.
Why?
I don't know.
Why would you be biased? What
This city is
happened?
weird.
Well, I know this city's weird.
I mean, with everything going down and all that stuff, I didn't really. I'm sorry. I just didn't have as much time for you as I wanted to have.
Daniel, we don't have to see each other every day.
I know that. I know that. What I'm saying is that I would just like to have more time for you than I had previously.
And I wish I had more time for you. Between school and studying, it's and you and work. Oh, I feel like all my time is taken up, and now we're trying to get this new place set up, and something's got to give, and apparently it's math. Ugh.
All right. Take out your books. I'm gonna help you with that.
Hey, can I ask you something?
Sure.
Please don't take it the wrong way.
Depends.
What actually did did something happen with Alex? I mean, aside from what happened with Artemio and Alex. To make you not like him?
I don't have anything against Alex, but this thing was drawn to Artemio, and with the things that we know, or we think we know, it was drawn to Artemio because of Alex, and now we've lost Artemio. I'm not saying he's responsible. We got a suggestion that we stay away from both Veronica and Alex. It's not an order, just a suggestion.
Well, this thing, when it turned up, it wanted something from Alex. Something Alex had that it felt belonged to it, that Alex had wrongly taken from it. And I gave it away. I gave it what it wanted, so if Alex is somehow responsible for this, then so am I.
Not exactly. 'Cause you didn't kiss Artemio's wife.
No, I didn't. But I freed this thing up so that it could concentrate on making Alex miserable.
As I said, we don't know enough. That's why I'm A, either going to talk to Alex, or B, slap him in the face and then talk to him.
I would recommend talking to him and not slapping him in the face first.
Fair enough.
Alex is a nice guy, Daniel, and
I know. I
he,
mean, he accepted me, but I
but
have to look at this not from. I hate to say this, but I have to look at this from a different perspective.
I know. Just try to remember Alex isn't just my friend, he is also family to me. And his sister, um, his sister has a thing for weapons, and I'm pretty sure she can use them really effectively.
Fair enough. I'll just make sure that I won't be hit. Or let me rephrase that I cannot be hit.
Let's just not go picking any fights until we have all the facts.
Who says I'm picking any fight, Jade? He just says with this smile on his face. I'm just going to talk to somebody.
Yeah, you're going to talk to Alex, and I'm going with you. His sister likes me. I'm pretty sure if I'm standing in between you and her, she won't try to kill you if you end up doing something to piss her off.
That's going to cause an entirely different problem, which I hope she's smart enough to avoid.
I think she would be, but I just met her, and she comes on a little strong, especially with the teasing. But I get the feeling if we hadn't already killed this thing, by the time she got here, she would be first in line to murder it.
Fair enough. As you, at one moment you're looking at Daniel and it's like he's still there, and when you blink again, it's like you can see through him.
What did you do?
I'm making sure it won't be hit.
Jade will stick her hand out and try to touch him.
I'll go right through him.
What the? How? Oh my gosh, that is so weird. Da 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 da. Mixing magics. What could go wrong with mixing magics?
Everything.
Prime site. Let's see how this goes.
You have correspondence as well.
No.
Fair enough.
6.
Okay.
That's a success.
That's a success. Let's see. How would you see this through Prime Sight? I guess Spirit and Correspondence would be a better thing in this situation. Prime Sight.
Prime sight would show the magic and the magical energy.
It's like there's a. It's like there's a stream between where he is right now and to a different world. Like they're both at the exact same place. And again, that is actually correspond with Spirit Sight, but okay.
It would just let her see Daniel's pattern and the pattern of this particular magic.
Let's say cross-dimensional. Like he's in two different worlds at the same time. I don't know how you can see that with Prime Sight, but fair enough.
Jade isn't going to recognize any of this.
Nope.
Well, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Do you...
Freddy, put that table down.
What?
No. I'm sorry. I'm existing in two worlds at the same time.
Well, that probably explains why I don't recognize any of what I'm saying.
God. No, don't break the teacups. One moment. He's gonna stand up and walk to the wall, like literally to the wall, and just wave his hand just in front of the wall. No, no. And he's gonna walk back to the bed and sit on it next to Jade. There you go.
So, right, math.
Math. Yeah.
Yes, math. So, I probably would be doing better in math if I wasn't blowing it off for work. Yeah, I'm okay with math. I do decent with equations, simple equations, more complex equations. You start throwing in parentheses and order of operations, and I'm fine even with, like all the X's and Y's and A's and B's and everything in between, until you start throwing in exponents. And, oh my God, scientific notation. I cannot handle scientific notation.
Well.
Because, exponents.
Mm-hmm. Exponents are not really that difficult if you just grasp them.
I need a calculator for this.
And get a calculator.
I have a calculator.
Now what is a calculator?
I can't use this calculator on the test.
Alright, so what exactly is the part you don't get?
Okay. So, right, okay, so here is the thing.
You're already young.
Math is boring.
Tell you what. If you keep focused now, we'll go and do something nice after this. How does that sound? And you can get to decide what.
Okay. So I guess I really don't get the concept.
Okay. So let's start with the basics. An exponent is actually a number times itself.
Yeah, I know that.
All right. So let's take 7, for example. If you take a 7 and you expand that to, it's basically 7 times 7.
Right. 7 squared.
Right. But let's take an exponent that is 4. So you have 7 times 7 times 7 times 7.
7 to the power of 4.
Right. Now you're going to end up with the number 2401.
Alright, that's pretty simple.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I'm having a problem with. The decimals and like, what the hell? What the actual hell am I looking at here? 4,321.768, express that as a decimal in scientific notation.
Yeah. Okay. So what they're actually asking you is to translate that big number and turn it into like 2 times 10 to the power of, etc.
Right, okay. So they gave me the answer and they want the equation. Okay, I can comprehend that part.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, very nice. I'm going to roll Daniel's intelligence specialty being analytical to try being for an intelligence academics to try and explain this as simple as possible to the 4 successes.
And with Daniel's help, Jade is slowly starting to get it. She's grasping the concept better.
We're not going to spend a video making math talk.
No, we're not.
Alright, so what you basically do is you write that number down like this.
Okay, yeah. So,
No Enochian for you?
yes.
Good.
So, this is easy, and I'm just stupid.
No, it's the thing with math. You just need to grab the concept of it.
Which probably maintaining regular attendance at lectures would help with.
Yes, like I'm doing, and like Lily, for example, cannot do, so I'm taking this for her.
Oh
Again,
my god, you're taking her classes too?
no, just the shares.
Why?
Because I'm nice.
You're too nice for your own good, I swear.
Really? I'm just trying to help.
So, fun stuff.
Fun stuff. What do you want to do?
I have no idea. Wait, no, yes I do. Hang on a second. And she'll dig through her bag. You still have those tacos, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I have a copy of one of the worst movies I have ever seen. No. It's awesome. It's fantastic. It's called Zombie Strippers.
Care to repeat that?
It's called Zombie Strippers.
Ah. thing?
What, zombie strippers?
Yeah. Is this an actual movie?
Yeah, it's an actual movie. It's a real movie. Okay,
Why? Why is? Why is this a real thing?
I don't know. It's Dimension Home Video.
Uh-huh.
Um, but basically the plot of the movie is this virus was made to reanimate dead soldiers so that they could keep fighting the war in Iraq without having to worry about replacing casualties. But it didn't exactly work. When it got in men, it created the mindless, shambling zombies we're all used to.
Mm-hmm.
But women, it enhances aggression and competitive something or other. And so this guy brings it into a strip club with him, and the strippers become zombies, and they're competing against each other for clients and turning the clients into zombies slowly. It's an awful, awful movie, but it's so hilarious.
Yeah. Sometimes I really wonder, is this what humanity has come to?
Well, I also have practical magic.
True. True. That reminds me, as he gets up and grabs a pair of keys. I still need to take care of Lily's cats since she's still in the hospital.
Lily's cats.
Right. She has cats here.
No, I'm kind of surprised they're not with her.
Hospital.
Lily!
I see your point, but still. I'll be right back.
Okay. I'll set up a movie. I also have this one called Black Sheep. That's about were-sheep.
Were-sheep?
Yeah, were-sheep.
Were-sheep.
Were-sheep in New Zealand.
Were-sheep in New Zealand.
Yeah, where all the sheep farmers live, apparently. There's like New Zealand and Wales.
I don't know what to say to that. I really don't. As he disappears. He literally just disappears.
Jade goes ahead and pulls out the movies from her backpack. They all have come from a rental place. There are a couple she didn't mention. One of them being Blade Runner, and the other one being Midnight in Paris.
A few minutes later, Daniel's gonna appear again.
Okay.
Poof. Wow, you're all fully prepared for going to school.
Well, I usually rent a few movies.
And you take them with you to school?
Well, sometimes I'm stuck on campus for a while in between classes, and I could go back to my apartment, but by the time I got there, I would have to turn around and ride the subway back to get to class in time. Or take a taxi back. So, I usually just bring DVDs and watch them on my computer.
Fair enough.
So I've got two so bad they're hilarious B-rate horror movies. I have a romance or chick flick or whatever you want to call it.
Chick.
Yeah, it's called Midnight in Paris.
What is a chick flick?
It's usually like a romantic movie.
Why is it called chick flick, is I'm wondering?
Because it's designed to appeal to a female demographic, or a stereotypical female demographic.
Ah. In short, one-sided racism?
Sexism.
Fair enough. Again, I don't know what to say to this.
Yeah, like, okay, so there's different types of films that are usually, that might be marketed more towards women than men. But usually the chick flick is like a romantic movie, like a heavy romantic movie, like Love Story, or anything really heavy with emotion. Love Story, Brian's Song, Terms of Endearment, Breakfast at Tiffany's.
I don't know any of these. I really don't. I have no idea what you all just said. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Right, okay. Well, why don't we start with... Okay, I'll tell you what.
All right.
I'll make a list. I'll make a list of the chick flicks that are worth watching. And we'll pick a couple and I'll watch them. We'll watch them together. And if they're bad, then we'll mock them like Mystery Science Theater 3000. And if they're not bad, then we'll just sit and enjoy the movie. I knew I should have picked up The Way We Were. I just had to get Midnight in Paris instead. So, do you have a movie preference? Because there's well, I mean, there's a red box everywhere. We could get something newer if you wanted. We could get the new Godzilla, I think. We could.
Ah, there you go. I hate my internet.
Yeah. Yeah, we could get, if you wanted to see something newer or different, you know, Redbox has the new Godzilla, and they're everywhere.
Could do, could do. But has Jade paid any attention to the chocolates?
To the chocolates, no.
All right. Daniel's gonna grab the box and put it in front of Jade. Here.
Oh, thanks.
And you look at it. You might remember the box that Daniel first got when they went on their first quote-unquote date, the picnic. It's the exact same.
These are from the same place as the chocolates you got me before.
Yeah, you know, like I said, I think this is how it's supposed to be. You know, I think.
You are amazing. And I am not about to make you sit through a chick flick with me if you don't want to.
That's fine. I said you could choose.
Okay. Well, midnight in Paris then. You can see what a chick flick can be like. But I feel like I should warn you, this isn't exactly a lovey-dovey type film. I mean, it does start off kind of romantic, but
But
he's well, I mean, the guy is he's got issues in his relationship with his fiancée.
it's one of those movies.
Yeah.
Actually, I think a little while ago there was one of these movies out there. I can't exactly remember what it's called. I don't remember. What was it called?
What was it about?
I can describe it, but I can't describe it. Okay, so well, what was his name again? This is so frustrating. I really enjoyed that movie.
Well,
Can't remember. Can't remember. The keeper of memories can't remember something. New low, people. New low.
you're not the keeper of memories.
Well, you're right. I used to be. Not anymore. Is he just standing next to Jade?
So, midnight in Paris. Jade will get up and put the movie in the DVD player and go back to the bed and get cozy next to Daniel. Sleepy already?
Yeah. Sort of.
Sort of. Okay.
This is about 40 minutes into the movie, by the way.
Well, you know, if you need to sleep, I can get out of here and let you sleep.
Hmm. What, you need to go already?
No.
Let's
Okay, I'll stay. And she'll get comfortable again and go back to paying attention to the movie.
Daniel lay on his pad so that he's gonna look at television, but he's gonna lay on his back, just watch the movie upside down like this.
What are you doing?
I'm watching at it from a different perspective.
I have never seen anyone watch TV off of a bed like that.
Try it. Come on, join me. One of us. One of us. One of us. One of
Jade
us.
will roll over onto her back in the same position as Daniel, but she bends her legs and puts them up against the wall for some support.
See? Whole new attention.
Yep. By the way, teenage girls on couches. We talk on the phone like this all the time. Never done it on a bed before, though.
Yeah. The first time for everything.
Yep.
Everything.
Oh no, there always is a first time for everything. That's a given. So, do you like the movie from a different perspective?
Can't wait. It's quite interesting.
Really?
Nah.
You're bored.
Sorta.
Godzilla next time.
Could do that.
Or maybe something a little less heavy-handed. Although, Tom Hiddleston as F. Scott Fitzgerald, you know?
Fitzgerald. That seems to be a name.
Gatsby. He wrote The Great Gatsby.
Hmm.
You have no idea, do you, who Gatsby is?
I might not be. I might not have. I'm less than well educated. He says it with his face and is like, yo.
That's basic high school reading, Daniel. I think everybody has to read it in order to graduate.
I might have at some point read it, but I don't remember it.
It's the great American novel. Well, you know, like a great American novel. The great American novel of the 1920s. Uh, the Roaring Twenties? They just made a movie about it last summer with Leonardo DiCaprio and some woman and Tobey Maguire.
Love how you just said some woman.
I've never heard her name before.
Fair enough. Fair enough. It's cheating.
I've been watching Leonardo DiCaprio movies since Titanic, which, by the way, no, you don't want to see that movie. You want to see like the last hour or so of it is when it really gets worth watching. Really, just watch the part where the ship sinks, and everything else you can just toss. It's so boring.
It's like this movie. He just has a smile on his face.
This movie has the whole time travel thing going for it, and nostalgia, and struggling writer struggling to, finish his novel, and in spite of his materialistic hope. Why did he marry that woman? Well, he can't marry that woman. Why does he even want to marry that woman? She's all wrong for him.
See, this is what I like about watching movies with you, Jade.
This is what you like about watching movies with me.
Mm-hmm.
The commentary.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay. Well,
As Daniel's gonna lay head on her stomach.
you don't ever see it in the film, but I can tell you what this guy's problem is. Lost love.
Lost love?
Lost love. Okay.
Yeah.
So he's
Yeah.
he's a successful screenwriter.
Mm-hmm.
He's trying to finish his first novel.
No.
But his fiance is a materialistic hoe.
Jade. Watch the movie. I know that.
So, but I'm telling you, his problem is lost love. There was a girl that he really loved, like fell head over heels in love with. And he never got her out of her system. And so he married or got engaged to the first pretty thing that came his way after that, which just happened to be this skinny bitch who wants to live in Malibu and drink mimosas and be rich and have things and is all wrong for him. And now he's met this other girl. And it's so wrong. It's all wrong. It's cute. It's kitschy. It's nice, but the romance is all wrong.
Don't forget to breathe.
I'm breathing.
Mm-hmm.
Witness me breathing. See? This is me breathing.
I know. I have my head on your stomach, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Is he gonna...
What? I'm not... not a puppy, Daniel, or a baby. What? What are you...
He seems to be quite enjoying himself.
Daniel Xeva, you are so adorable. And somehow, sometimes, still a complete mystery to me.
I'm doing my job.
What, you're supposed to be all dark and mysterious? Or cuddly and mysterious?
If that's the proper term.
Yeah, you're not exactly trying to be Tracer Bullet.
Ooh.
Ooh, did you ever get into film noir?
Not really. Some of them were okay, but yeah.
Oh, that was the great era of movies when they told a story. I mean, I wouldn't exactly call Cleopatra film noir because I'm pretty sure it was in color. But they don't make movies that are 4 hours long anymore.
They don't, because generally the audience falls asleep.
And
Ooh,
half of them,
ooh, ooh, ooh,
what?
ooh, ooh. So we did some. So a couple of my friends, my classmates, and I did some calculations.
On.
Lord of the Rings.
Okay, go on.
So let's say that. Actually, I grabbed my notes for this. Why I put. It like walks back to one of the closets and throws out stuff. Book. No, 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 no. Yes, I don't. No, 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 no.
Jade is just dodging anything that looks like it's gonna come close to her.
Where did I put this?
Where did you put what?
It's a calculation thingy. We saw recently. It's like, yeah. Okay, so we calculated that if the Lord of the Rings extended is going to take, like, the first Lord of the Rings is going to take 198 minutes, and then the second one and the third one all add up to those. And if you add the Hobbit those movies, it's gonna be like, it's gonna be the best. It would be the best marathon ever, because that would mean it's 20 and a half hour long, all movies. And so we thought that those
20.5 hours. And that's my phone, ladies and gentlemen. Excuse me, just 1 minute.
Why must Google torment me so?
I don't know, but there goes my phone.
Please hold, ladies and gentlemen. Please hold. Well, Daniel will explain the story. So we made some calculations. If you it's good. The movie marathon would take 20.5 hours. So that means you have 3.5 hours left for toilet and snack breaks.
What?
Exactly. Let's weed out the weak ones.
Okay.
It's like, And now we see Jade screaming into an absent mirror, and it's like she's not even there. Oh dear Lord.
So, anyway, um, Lord of the Rings. Is that more your speed?
I think it's everybody's.
Yeah, it's probably most people's. I don't know about the extended edition though. I've never been that into Tolkien.
Neither have I, but like the movie is good, but like some of my friends are really like hardcore diehards, and so we were talking about the extended edition, and they got me on the team to like, calculate the duration of everything, and it came on 20.5 hours, and we're like, so that's perfect.
Yeah, I
3.5 hours. 3.5 hours is all we need for like toilet breaks and snack breaks.
Don't get me wrong. I love the books as a kid, and I especially enjoy the movies. And I was just talking with Connor the other day about The Hobbit, actually. The movies, anyway, the Hobbit movies. But I'm not such a huge fan that I want to sit through a 6.5 hour movie.
You just saw me laying weirdly to watch a movie from a different perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Jade,
Yeah?
do I do weird stuff?
From whose definition of weird?
I don't know.
Yeah, some of the things you do could be called weird.
For example?
For example, turning upside down to watch a movie from a different perspective. A lot of people would think that would be weird.
Why?
I am not one of those people. I couldn't tell you. I happen to think it's adorable.
Thanks. I guess.
It's one of the things I like about you. I am so sorry. I will be right back.
It's fine. Look, I'm in darkness. And now I'm in the light. And now I'm in the dark. Now I'm in the light. Dark. Light. Shadows. Anti-light. Wait, no, that's the thing. This is anti-light. No, wait a second. Anti-light is actually not light. Actually, don't mind my ravens. And it seems like my overlay just once again peeved off, which it seems to do a lot of times because Google Hangouts hate me. Oh, thank you. bonus to everybody who can recognize that sound. Oh, lo, lo, lo. Do, 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 do. Ooh! Ooh! Now that's an interesting thingy. So I can hook this to my television and be able to live stream Google Hangouts via television. Now that's an interesting thought. Interesting.
Interesting? What's
I was,
interesting?
that I was able to hook up Google Hangouts with my television and then live stream from my TV.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That is interesting.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So,
That is still gonna roll.
Daniel,
And at one point, take the cover of his and just roll with it so he gets wrapped in a cocoon.
this is what I love about you. You're not afraid to just be you. Well, this is one of the things I love about you anyway.
Wanna join me in my fortress? As he rolls back and opens the cover.
Your fortress of what?
Blankets.
Okay,
It's called a nest. Now
I
all we need is
will.
a bunch of pillows.
A bunch of pillows.
Right.
Okay, I'll join you.
Come on.
And Jade will get under the cupboard with him.
Roll. Nah, not really. There we go. It's like we have pillow number one. It's like my mom used to do this a lot whenever I was feeling sad or was being bullied. She used to make me a nest
In the blankets.
in the blankets with a lot of pillows.
We had one of those sofas that you you get like a cover over with, and I used to pull the pillows off and prop them up so that it made a wall. and pull that cover over the couch pillows, and I made a little fort inside the couch, and I used to hide in there and read.
Fortress!
Fortress of Solitude.
Yep.
And literature.
Well, the books. So what now?
I don't know, Daniel. It's evening and it's fall. You've got a girl all nice and snug under the covers in your bed with you. What happens next?
Well, as he crawls a little bit closer, I'd say you get to decide, right?
Well,
Kiss.
let's say I left the decision up to you.
That's cheating, since I already left the decision up to you, young lady.
Okay, but for the sake of argument.
Come here, you. Hug, glomp, hug, kiss.
Jade will return Daniel's hugs and kisses.
Is that an answer enough?
Yes.
Come on then. And with that, we're gonna fade to black. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentle potatoes.
We hope you enjoyed our scene.